What the fuck is this? With that being said, hi YouTube. Welcome on back. Hey, we're getting started with episode numero 9. Color me fucking excited. And legitimately, this show has been going in awesome ways, and I know we're only 3 episodes away from the halfway point for the season, but still, we've been fucking zooming through these in such a good pace, in such a healthy manner, that I'm just fucking thrilled. I am so fucking thrilled to be a part of this experience, and luckily I don't have to wait week by week by week the way that some of you guys had to, and I can just sit here and binge 4 or 5 episodes per stream, if possible, and knock him fucking out, ladies and gentlemen. It's so fucking great. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. By the way, we're looking for editors for the highlights channel. So if you guys even want to try your hand at editing, you don't have to be fucking experts or not whatnot. But if you want to try your hand at editing, feel free to go ahead and let us know. We would love to go ahead and have as much help as possible making funny meme 15-minute videos with the content that we do have from all the videos that we do have. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all. Let's get right into it. Let's get right fucking into it. This fucking hard and this fucking song, brother. I want to know who the fuck told hey, yo, just start fucking jamming out with your guitar and the drums, dude. That's all I gotta say, man. This is a fucking hype ass opening, and it fucking grows on you every time you fucking hear it, brother. You just hear it pushing and pushing and pushing, brother. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so good. What the Sorry, I have to let Loki in. Loki just knocked at the window. Give me 1 second. I was gonna say something about this though, and I don't want this to go to waste, which is. Hold on. I'm back. Bork, bork, bork. Bork, bork, bork. Bork, bork. Okay. Whatever the fuck this is, like, that's being dropped, right? Could be cocaine. Could be fucking sugar, spice, everything nice, or even fucking salt. Why the fuck would you do that? Why the fuck would you do that? My pet's also knocking in my windows. Yeah. My dog just stands up because he's so big he's able to go ahead and like knock on the window. It's ice cube. Yeah, bro. It's fucking ice cubes. Skip opium all the way. Sure, opium, whatever that may be, right? The point in case that you're putting something into someone's drink, nah, brother. 10 kilos of salt. Well, here's the thing. Y'all know that shit can kill you. Like any amount of unregulated amount of either spice, right? Or salt or fucking sugar or whatever can actually fully affect you in that way. Like it can fuck you up, dude. It can absolutely fuck you up. That's why you gotta have limited control or limited aspects of it, right? You just gotta, and this is why we have our fucking receptors. Salt, where's my fucking salt? Even when salt water has an LDS 50. Like we have receptors to be able to taste like what's good, what's not, what's everything, right? Love you some salt. And this is why when you drink, what is something that goes really well after going out a night drinking, whatnot. Salty food usually, fries, or usually like pizza or some good fucking Heroes, like a fucking capsulon, like a holy oof, the salt preservatives. Capsulons are so fucking good, dude. Oh my god, it's the one thing I miss from the Netherlands. Well, aside from various other things. And then past that, right? If it's sugar, an over amount of sugar, it can unregulate your body as well. If it's to a point where your body can't break it down. If it's any other drug, opium, cocaine, whatnot, you're looking at a variety of issues, like by someone doing this shit. But you should be able to notice when something is sweet or salty, almost fucking immediately, right? That's just because of our taste buds. We can recognize danger in that regard. If it's overly salty or overly sweet or overly, but what we can't recognize is unfettered drugs. Did my man just drink it? Did my man just drink it? We're about to have a real fucking issue here real soon. We're about to have a hell of a fucking issue. I am a capsulon enjoyer. Hell yeah. Totally normal. That's not normal, Seashell. That's not normal at all. What did you expect from a drunk? Even when you're drunk, you're still able to taste when it's way too fucking like, oh. Unless he can't taste it. Unless he's like burned off his tongue or some shit. I like my drink like I like my Twitter users. Salty. That's so fucking good. Oh my god.
いつまでいじけているのですか? いじけてない。仕事中だということを忘れないでください。わかってるよ。わかってない。
Let him sulk,
人物はそのような子供みたいな返事はしない。人種という人物はおもちゃに深く執着しない。新しい仕事です。
Oh, Ash, that's pretty.
あの日、笑い転げる玉葉妃から事の詳細を聞くのに苦労した。身元引き受けの見返りとはスタートの面会だったという。娘にそんなつてがあった。
He looks so relieved. He looks so fucking relieved. He is a kid, but I mean, okay, when you're crushing on someone, when you're like legitimately crushing on someone, how do you act? Like whenever they're like, oh, I went to go do this with this person, right? For a lot of people, they act like little kids. It's like that little kid nature that comes out, right? Like, yeah, like stupid, right? And that's an element on it.
そして主はどんな想像をしたことやら。若いって恐ろしい。まあでも、あれだけ急いで仕事を終わらせて、いざ会いに行ってみれば、知らぬ男と里帰りしているなんて。
Damn.
晴天の霹靂には違いあるまい。もう少し頭をひねればよいもの。多くの官僚は自分の利益につながる法案を通そうとする。
Right.
そんなくだらない法案のために仕事が増えるのは哀れに思う。
But isn't that just politicians in general? They try and pass useless bills that only benefit them, unfortunately. And I think this is an aspect of, I think no matter what era we look at, we can always take a look at like things that don't work, right? Things that don't necessarily work for the betterment of society, but work for the betterment of their pockets. Don't get me started on tax law. Yeah. It's very, very interesting stuff.
もう時間外だ。後にしてくれないか。
ええ、仕事のことではなく、それが。コーネン殿が。
ジン様。
行くぞ。
コーネン。
それは大変なことね。お偉いさんが死んじまいましたとさ。
Oh shit.
冷たいようだが、顔も名前も知らぬ人間に同情できるほど感傷深くない。年齢は磯路を過ぎ、死因といえば酒の飲みすぎ。
Well, and let's talk about that, right? Because I think this is super duper important and actually big. Knowing how to go ahead and grieve properly. And I'm going to take this moment just to go ahead and talk about this a little bit. This grief wheel that I'm about to showcase isn't just about losing. It can be about losing someone, but it can also be grief of self, right? When something major happens in our life that we don't truly understand, or maybe we lost an aspect of ourselves or whatnot, we usually go through an aspect of grief, right? Shock, protest, disorganization, reorganization. And sometimes we might just keep going endlessly in this wheel. Sometimes we recover, sometimes we deteriorate. It is what it is, right? This is the grief wheel. And this isn't just about losing someone again. This can be about like losing ourselves, losing our way, losing someone that an aspect of ourselves, career opportunities, stuff like that. We go through the grief wheel in many different ways. And this is why I'm trying to go ahead and highlight through it. I want to ask this question even to you guys on YouTube. What is the worst sympathy or empathy that you've heard from someone that didn't understand what the process of grief was? I'll showcase this. I knew a therapist, and this is going to showcase a lot, who quite literally, all he did was CBT and narrative work, because all he had to do was have the clients tell their story and not really try and empathize with them as much. And what he said was like, hey, like a client came up and said, hey, my father passed away. He was like, oh, that sucks. So why don't we go back into your childhood trauma? Like no mention of stopping and taking, or even further. Another had that sucks. And that was your way of trying to go out and empathize or sympathize with that person. And even further, there was quite literally, like I met many bosses and many managers and whatnot that would be like, oh, that's a little rough. So when are you going to return back to work? Like, are you coming back tomorrow? What the fuck? Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Anyway, no, that's the main element that it gives off. And here's the thing, like, for example, a really bad breakup. Guess what? A really bad breakup. You're going through this shit. Your friend no longer wants to be your friend with you. Oof, you're going through this shit. Your D&D group decides to no longer keep meeting because you're done with D&D. You're probably gonna go through a grief wheel. You know, we all go through it at some point in time. However, understanding this wheel and understanding the concept that we all go through it helps us empathize with others. And I think that's the main element to go ahead and highlight through this. Like, you don't have to know everyone, but you can at least pull from your own personal experiences whenever you've lost something or someone to be like, dude, I can't even imagine, what you must be going through at the moment. But if you need anything, please reach out. Know that I'm here for you.
完全に自業自得だ。
Oh, speedball.
この御人がわざわざ次女頭を別の用事で外させたということは。
薬や
A long light
本当
novel.
に死因は酒だと思うか？
やっぱり聞いてきた。 酒好きの人間なら飲みすぎは毒であると分かっているはずです。
Of course.
慢性的に飲み続ければ臓腑を病ませ、一度に大量摂取すれば死に至る場合もあります。
仲間内の宴席で大量の酒を煽ったと聞いている。
それなら死にますね。
だが後年殿は酒に強い。飲みすぎで死んだとは思えん。
死んだ男の名は後年。酒を亀ごと飲み干す豪快な武人で、人柄も良かったという。
ガオシュ、
はい。
宴席で飲まれていた酒の残りだ。
おお、酒。
後年殿が飲んでいたものは亀がひっくり返って全部流れてしまった。
ではその亀に毒が入っていたらわかりませんね。
There's no
そ
way.
の通りだ。
しおろし、無茶なことを言っているのは承知の上か。いつも通り無駄にキラキラしてればいいのに。ここ最近の人士様は以前よりもずっと子供のように見えて仕方ない。
That's kind of funny. That's extremely unintentional, by the way. What the fuck? I went and grabbed some alcohol for this fucking for this episode. I literally poured myself some fucking potato alcohol, some shochu. That's fucking funny. Okay, so something that I did want to go ahead and highlight through this. So the wizard works in mysterious ways. So something to highlight is absolutely right. Whenever it comes to scenarios like this, one sitting can definitely affect a person, but also something this has gone too far. The show has started to foreshadow Ed's actions, but also when it comes to a scenario like this of drinking and stuff, we all have different tolerances, and I think that's important to note no matter what. Like if let's say that you're with a friend and your friend's like drunk off of two, don't make them continue to drink, because that can be like, for you might feel fine, but for them, two might be more than enough. Like you have to know like what tolerance levels are for yourself and respect the tolerance levels of others. And that's a major fucking point in there. I've had way too many close calls where friends couldn't handle their alcohol. 1 or 2 shots in and they kept trying to go ahead and like keep up and they couldn't. And yeah, it was very, very much close calls. So just be actively aware of that, you know?
甘さとしょっぱさが混在している。もともと甘みのある酒に塩味をつけているような。
どうした？
Sweet drinking at it.
変わったお味ですね。
ああ、甘いだろう。後年殿の好みなんだ。大の甘党でいくら上等の燻製肉や岩塩を用意しても手をつけない人だった。
Never let.
昔は辛いもの好きだったが、ある日突然甘党になったと言っていた。食事もほとんど甘味にするくらいに。
糖尿になりますね。
That'll cause diabetes. But also, right. But also, why is it salty then? Like at least that drink.
思い出話を現実に戻すな。まだ飲む気か。
辛いもの好きが甘党にね。宴の魚に塩は出ましたか？
ああ、岩塩と月餅と干し肉が出たそうだ。同じものを用意するか？
いえ、その前に飲み終わりますので。
いや、そういう意味じゃ。
後年様の飲んでいた亀は手に入りますか？
割れて破片になっているが。
構わないです。
Damn.
それと一つ調べてもらいたいことがあります。
Mamo can be my fucking drinking buddy at this point. Holy shit, bro. The fact that she can even keep up that nicely, like, you know, be able to go ahead and like drink is fucking like, she's just cool, man. She's fucking cool. Like, color me impressed by a lead like this that like is so smart, so fucking intelligent, and like even past that, right? She has powerful liver against poisons.
失礼します。
Do I?
報告書です。
ありがとうございます。
Yes, Ash. How you doing?
やっぱり。
酒瓶だ。舐めて平気なのか？
これに毒はありません。
塩か？
そうです。
Now comes in the real question. How did he not detect that? Salt. I know. But now comes in the real question. How did he not detect that? And even past that, was this a joke that went too far? I don't think she likes drinking, just testing stuff. What? Are you okay, Minnie? Because it's number one, it's how do you not detect that amount of salt that's only in there? And number two, is this a joke that went too far? Why am I getting edited? Why?
人士様、言いましたよね。後年様はある日突然甘党になり、以来甘味しか口にしなかったと。
Right.
しかし、酒瓶には乾いて粒が残るほどのたくさんの塩が含まれていた。塩は人体に不可欠なものですが、取りすぎると毒になります。
つまり、死因は
飲んだ酒の量と溶け込んだ塩の量を考えれば、これが原因であってもおかしくはないでしょう。
いや、だが、それだけ塩辛いものを飲んだら普通は味で。
気づかなかったんです。これを見てください。後年様の生活習慣について書かれています。それを読む限り、おそらく後年様は塩味だけがわからなく。
Now, now, this is the analysis of breaking things down logically. Guys, I'm not a fucking wizard, okay? I mean, why else wouldn't he react to it? Thank you, Seashell. I'm so glad we're on the same level here. Like, I'm not a fucking wizard. It's just like able to go ahead and like break things down as logical as we can, right? And proceed through that and ask those correct questions. Because a lot of people like love to go ahead and think like, oh yeah, you're just like, it's a prediction aspect of things. And it's like, no, we have to learn to use our critical thinking caps. The show is presenting everything to us right there in the open. It's up to us to go ahead and start piecing things together. Are we going to get everything? Absolutely the fuck not. However, can we get some major things from the hints that are being given? Yes. Through that comes in I guess a major question. Seeing as though it seems as though like these interactions have been on a rise, or these intentions are not intentions, but like these situations are growing, right? Where one thing can lead to another, and it can just keep escalating endlessly. I have a fear for Mao Mao. I really, really do have a fear for Mao Mao. At what point does she become a threat? At what point does she become a threat to others? At what point do others start looking at her and start saying, hey, your relationship with Jinshi and the fact that people rely on you for certain things, especially a lady in waiting or whatnot, becomes a threat in that regard? I'm starting to go ahead and just to like be like, there's a fucking Mama, you gotta be careful.
まさか。
後年という男は真面目で有能な官僚でストイックな性格だったようだ。そして随分前に妻と子を流行り病で亡くした。それからは仕事一筋、唯一の楽しみが酒と甘いものだった。味覚がなくなる病があります。原因は食の偏りやストレス。真面目な人間ほど心を抑制し、その負荷は病へ変わってしまう。
では、一体誰が酒瓶に塩を入れたのだ？
それを調べるのは私の仕事ではありません。ただ、昨日いただいた酒にも塩は含まれていました。甘口の酒が口に合わない人間が魚に出た塩を入れたか、あるいは真面目な人間を毛嫌いする者は多いです。
Yeah.
酒の席のちょっとした嫌がらせのつもりで気に入らない人間の酒瓶にいたずらを仕掛けたのかも。なのに相手が平気な顔で飲み続けるので気づくまで加えてやろうと思うかもしれない。
ガオシュ。
はい。御意。
That's wild. That is wild. But her understanding the whole system like that, wow. She's, I don't know, man. This anime puts a fucking smile on my face in just a way it, like, her brain can logically break everything down. I wonder when she'll start gaining feelings. And I wonder if she's going to start gaining feelings when maybe unexpectedly. And maybe because of her attachment style, it's just been a slow and progressive work. And because of my P word, famous P word, propinquity. Because of the propinquity that she's starting to go ahead and establish and seeing others, especially Jinshi, right? As much as she can him at, like, you know, and it's continuous, because of propinquity, because he actually cares, because he's there, so on and so forth. I wonder if at some point in time she will develop these feelings. And I wonder if it's going to be even a surprise to her. Maybe it won't be immediate. Maybe it might be during a difficult time. Maybe it might be fucking seeing him at the market, right? Or seeing him somewhere far away and then like realizing how things may be. What you feel when you see another person elsewhere. That is a key to start the process of feelings. The P word, propinquity.
卑怯だよな。ここまできっかけを与えたなら犯人を教えたも同然なのに。私は誰かが罰せられる直接の原因になりたくない。
すまなかったな。助かった。
いえ、黒曜石の房飾り。何服しているのか。そんなに立派な方だったのですか？
ああ、小さい頃世話になった。
もう普通の青年のようだ。この人も一応人間なんだな。
Damn.
え？
例だ。
ひょうたん？
ああ、昨日のものとは違うが。
Yes, yes. All right, guys, you guys already know what Mama likes. Get her a booze. Get her a bottle, man. Get her a fucking bottle. I wish I could put a bottle on Throne Brothers. I'd be like, chat.
バレないように飲めよ。
はい。ありがとうございます。
She's a cutie.
感謝している顔に見えないが。
Oh
そうで
no.
しょうか。それよりも真面目にお仕事なさってください。この反応はサボってるな。飲み込まないうちに終わらせては。
真面目に仕事をしている。
どのような。
ああ、そういえばこんな法案があったな。年若い者が酒に溺れるのを防ぐために年齢制限をつけるべきだと。酒は20歳になるまで禁止せよと。
Until the age of 20. Oh, dude, that's fucking. That's so good, man. That is so fucking good. Oh, but got her. But even in that, he's learning how to play her game in her fucking court, and he's able to do it so well, right? Acting.
紳士様。
ん？
それ絶対に通さないでください。
さあ、私の一存では何もできない。
紳士様。
Bro, she's living fucking rent free in your head, brother. She's the first one to fucking reject you, and she lives rent free in your head, brother. How far would you be willing to go for her? Like, that's my legitimate question. I think it's come apparent to me that Jinchi's aura is fucking growing, right? And it's growing with thoughts of Mao Mao, and it's starting to seep out, right? So I wonder if Mao Mao was ever in trouble. Like, let's say that a bunch of kidnappers had Mao Mao. How much is Jinchi willing to pay? The rejection on top of being wildly useful. Oh, 100%. The propinquity levels are fucking skyrocketing, man. It's a fucking rocket ship, and it's already taken off. Yeah, it's growing and slipping out. How much do you guys think that if Mao Mao was fucking kidnapped by a random person and they sent Jinchi a letter, how much do you think that he'd be willing to pay? I think he's willing to go fucking far for her. If she finally falls for her, will he lose interest? Or would he believe it even at that point, right? Sometimes for a person, especially in this back and forth type thing, to put it this way, you have to see the other in a weakened state. I hate to put it that way, but sometimes one partner being sick or hurt or something like that, and the other one having to go and take charge. Sometimes, oh, bro, that causes people to just come together and be like, oh my God, I can't trust you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Even though it's early on and it's an investment he wouldn't want to lose. So I think he's beyond something, any feelings of simply investment. Oh, he's way beyond that, dude. Like, someone actually, like, she's living rent free, brother. She's been living rent free since early on. Ugh.
先生。こちらです。
Oh no. Oh no. The quack doctor.
冬場で良かったですね。水死体の割には綺麗な姿です。
よく直視できるね。
どこで見つかったんですか？
外の堀に浮いていた。格好から高級の下女に間違いないだろう。
なるほど。それでおっちゃんに。検視すべき医者がこれとは全くもってやぶである。
He's truly is a quack.
見てくれないかい？
ダメです。
Huh?
死体には触るなと言われているので。
Wait.
それはいい。
You've been ordered not to touch corpses. My fucking God. My God. Who ordered you? Wait. Who ordered you? Wait, was it the dad? That's coming all into mind now. Wait a minute. We were talking about this earlier. We were fucking talking about this earlier. I'm fucking dying here, brother. We were talking about this earlier. The only person I could think about, like, oh, dad gets me to think this way, I would assume it's fucking dad. I would assume it's fucking dad, because if Mao Mao crosses the boundaries, who's not to say that she won't fucking start going wild with it, dude? Mao Mao is Ed's daughter, all right. Oh no.
ごきげんよう、人士様。
死体は見慣れているようだが。
慣れた光景です。
Sure.
花町は一歩裏に入れば無法地帯ですから。
死体に触れられないのはなぜだ？
薬の師匠に言われているからです。
意味を嫌うからか？
いえ、人間も薬の材料になる。
You know, you know, that's all I gotta say, man. Mao Mao. She's hitting all the fucking checklist of someone that you need to watch out for. Oh my God, brother. Oh my God. He doesn't want her to cook too much. Oh, because she probably would turn them into fucking ingredients.
好奇心旺盛なお前のことだ。一度でも手を出したら墓荒らしくらいするだろう。
Yeah.
絶対に一線を越えるな。
Yeah.
はい。
なるほど。
失礼な反応だ。
先生、ちゃんと見てもらえないだろうか。
わかりました。
Multiple times per episode is amazing. It's great. It's just logical thinking
背が
patterns, man.
高い硬い木の靴片足には包帯指先は真っ赤
Why are
水
her
の中
fingers
は
red?
冷たかっただろうな
娘は小食の下女で昨日まで普通に働いていた、衛兵の見解では昨夜塀に登り堀に身を投げた
But nonetheless, why are her fingers red? In that situation, wouldn't necessarily her fingers be matched the color of everything else? Red, for me, assumes that it's more than like, I guess, if she climbed the wall, right? But more than likely, have you guys ever been around any corpses or anything like that? Because for me, whenever I, like, you know, there's certain marks that you look for to try and see what the risk aversion is, or what certain, like, individuals died from. You do a whole autopsy. You go in through the lanes. Not that I've done it, but I have had a lot of friends who go in to try and learn about being a mortician, being able to go ahead and do proper autopsies and stuff like that, right? Outside of, so sometimes what you have to take a look at is all the digits, right? And then specifically what was going on. Is there a struggle? Is there not a struggle? What would come from that? A funeral once.
いわゆる投身自殺だろうと
Oh, Mickey
投
Lucky.
身自殺
どう思う？
自殺かどうかは分かりませんが、少なくとも一人では無理だと思います。
どういうことだ？
壁にはしごはなく、傍らに登るための道具もなかったからです。高級の城壁は私の身長の4倍ほどあります。
Sure.
道具がないと無理というわけか。
大抵の場合は。厳密に言うと、道具を使わずとも登ることはできます。以前あった幽霊騒ぎは覚えていますか？
不要費の件か。
はい。どうやって不要費が外壁に登ったのか疑問で、城壁を丹念に調べて回りました。そこで職人が利用したと思われる突起を見つけたのです。ですが大抵の女性は難しいでしょう。ましてやあの下女のような転足のものは。転足とは足が小さいほど美しいとされる風習だ。
Right.
全ての女性に行われるわけではないが、高級でも特有の歩き方をたまに見かける。
自殺でないなら他殺だというのか？
それは分かりません。ただ生きたまま堀の中に落ちたのは確かだと思います。這い上がるために何度も堀をかいたのでしょう。死体の指先が赤く。
I love this show. I love this show. The logical thinking patterns that she's even like her fingers were bloodied and red, and like, you know, she's, you know, trying to go and climb out. There was resistance. There's this, there's that, and it's true. Like it's in situations like this, and this is why it's important to take a look at the context clues as to what's being given and how to go through that. But that also means that there are individuals with certain power dynamics that think that they can get away with this, or that think that they have gotten away with
血に
it.
染まっていました。自殺か他殺か。
Murder. Foot binding. Oof.
私なら自分から命を絶とうとは絶対に思わない。他人から殺されるのもまっぴらだ。死んでしまえば薬も毒も試せない。でももし自分が死ぬとするなら。
何を考えている？
死ぬならどんな毒にしようかと。
Bruh.
死ぬ気か？
めっそうもありません。ですが人はいつ死ぬか分かりません。たとえ望まなくとも他人の悪意が加わることで不本意な死を遂げることがあります。後年様のように。それがいつ訪れるのか誰にも分からない。運命には抗うことはできない。
Yeah. This gets deep fucking quick. My God. My God. What the fuck is this? Man, my heart is sinking to my stomach. Recap the episodes. It's a recap, but it's also... Oh. I meant to, and like my heart is breaking, bro. What the? My heart is like breaking. I have a theory. I mean, just from this reflection that she's gone through. I have a fucking theory. This reflection, it's so fucking beautiful, man. My heart's fucking breaking at it. Mom, because I'm assuming that these ending shots were of Mom, and of course we've seen Mom in the, like these ending shots are of Mom. What is something that happens one too often in the brothels? And for her to even be in the ancillary of the brothel, I'm assuming that she more than likely got pregnant, right? And then nobody ever came for her, something like that. She either got sick, nobody came for her, because just from the looks of things, she probably did not have a good alternative or a good way of coping with it. And then seeing the way that Mao Mao is around her, this is a common case of children that have been abused. Children that have been abused physically, mentally, emotionally, that have gone through the worst from their parents, from individuals like that. When you see a sign like this, and I don't mean to go all fucking serious all of a sudden, but whenever you see that self-soothing behavior and the constant thinking patterns, especially as an adult that hasn't had the time to process shit, there's a sense of guilt for a lot of adults growing up whenever they've gone through abuse and shit like this, about like, should they be taking care of their parents? Should they not? Where do they stand in relationship to their parents? It really does make me wonder, number one, what did the mom do to her? And number two, I guess I had to put it this way, but why? Did she take out her frustrations on Mao Mao? Did she take out her frustrations on Mao Mao because something didn't come through? Did she take out her frustrations on Mao Mao because, I don't know, something bad happened and Mao Mao is just the easy escape? Seeing just this small little interaction of reflection and actual, like, introspection. Fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. recapping all the previous hurt, life, deaths, whatnot, and even going into this. Fucking beautiful. Powerful fucking shit, guys. Wow. I have fucking goosebumps, guys. I have fucking goosebumps from it. What the fuck? We went from laughing to serious in like a second.
もし私を処刑する場合、毒殺にしていただけませんか？
なんでそうなる？
もし私が何か粗相をした場合、処分を下すのは人士様でしょうから。
Bro. Oh.
早速粗相をしてしまったのか。すみません。調子に乗りました。
She has to be careful though. He's such like with anxious attachment individuals, you gotta be careful. Or else like their whole house starts crumbling down on them. You really gotta be fucking careful with them. Because they think that they're leveling up this like solid foundation. And they think that they're like everything that they're moving, they're building fast and they're building all these walls quickly, but like one misstep in their entire house, what they think is like their like aspect of like pray and love and you know, oh yes, I'm building this temple to worship you or whatever, comes crashing down and ends up like, you know, absolutely destroying anxiously attached individuals. Fuck, dude. Oh.
縛り首でも斬首でも文句は言いません。
いや、だからなんでそうなる？
私は平民だからです。些細な失敗で簡単に吹き飛ぶ命です。
そんなことはしない。
するしないではなく、できるできないですから。
Damn, brother.
面倒なことを言
I'm
った
on royalty, yep.
ご用が済んだのなら失礼します。
This fucking music, bro. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I'm like at the verge of tears, man. What the fuck? I'm like legitimately at the verge of tears. Like, just the whole fucking self-reflection and how quickly she just capitalized on that was like, here's my existential element. Fuck, it might happen. I don't know when, where, or how. But if I can at least control an aspect of it, there you go, right? Like, you know, I want to go out this way, at least if I have the capability of choosing. Like, here you go. That is fucking, wow, that's cinema, man. That is fucking cinema. Holy shit, dude. Entire room being red, full of these, oh, dude. Yeah.
その後、風の噂に聞いたのは、死んだ下女が園遊会の毒殺騒ぎの場にいたことだった。
Oh, no.
それらしい遺書も見つかり、自殺ということで事件は幕を閉じた。
先日の報告がようやく届きました。
腕に火傷を負ったものを探せと言ってから2月も経っている。時間のかけすぎだ。
申し訳ありません。
で、一体誰だ？
はい。意外と大物でした。ザクロ級、フォンミ。祝福。
Wait.
でした。ザクロ級、フォンミ。
Because this whole burns on hand stings. Didn't this start many episodes back with the whole guy that got a fucking rash or some shit? Correct me if I'm wrong. Wait. Hold on. Episode 3. Yes. Dude, my fucking brain instantly clicked. It was like clink, clink. Whoa, what the fuck? Where are we going, brother? Where the fuck are we going?
祝妃、アード王妃の次女頭です。
2 months since then.
下がってよい。アード王妃。
God damn, brother. God damn. No. It hasn't even been a fucking hour. That episode flew by. There's not much for me to fucking touch on in that episode because everything's so fucking logical based. You put one and one together and it fucking makes sense. No fucking way. Fuck, dude. Well, okay. I'll give you guys my final thoughts. Right, of course, I always do. I always fucking do. Are you kidding me? So hold on. I got to burp. But first off, my fucking God, bro. My fucking God. Are there traitors in the mist? Are there fucking traitors in the mist is my real question, ladies and gentlemen. How far does this fucking run? So many fucking questions. We'll listen to the ending. Let's jam out to the ending and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Fuck, bro. God damn. What the fuck? Nah. Bro, you can't fucking tell me she doesn't look like Jinshi a little bit, brother. You can't fucking tell me, brother. Oh my God. We'll play a game. Is it her?
先日の報告がようやく届きました。
Or is it Jinshi? Hold on. What the fuck? Are they related? Like, bro. Best to stop now and grind it next stream, says Shira. All right, guys, I do gotta say, this episode was fucking great. I'd give it like a 9.9. Like 9.95 if that. That is so fucking good, dude. That is so fucking good. Yeah, it's him fucking. That is so fucking good, ladies and gentlemen. I'm shocked at the level of like depth that it went into, like just how deep it went, man. And like, I don't know how else to say it. This is one of those shows where you're quite literally, it enthralls you. It just takes you in and it fucking runs wild with it, man. Amazing. Fucking amazing. I like, there are a few shows that can fucking enrapture me like this. Moshiko Tensei ReZero, this. Holy fuck, brother. It's great. It's fucking great. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys can feel it too. And I hope you guys definitely see it. And definitely see like how fucking insane and how fucking beautiful all this shit is. Extra point for the whole flashback. The flashback scene, don't even get me fucking started in the flashback.